What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful. You see that little bird? Let's see, right there on top of that pole. Watch him. He just tweet, check me out, and he'll jump up in the damn air. He's over there. And then there's one on that pole over there. And they're just tweeting at each other. Mother Nature. I just wanted to log in this morning and let you know that I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you. That you're a badass. Look at everything you've been through. You made it. You made it to today. Now at this point, all you got to worry about is making it to tomorrow. We got paved driveway yesterday. It was interesting watching them do that. Needed that. Got big trucks coming in and out here all the time, so. Man, I know there are people who are having small issues with thinking positive right now. Because of all the bullshit that's going on. Police, well, in a lot of cases, they're just way too violent. I personally know a cop who is not on the force anymore. And I asked him why he left. He says, well, I just thought it was a better idea to talk to people rather than crack them over the head. It's in training. It's the way they train. My ex-wife, one of them, wanted to be a cop. She couldn't pass the physical. They even helped her. But she wanted to be a cop, and we were working a show. I used to be a music promoter, you know, so I was helping out for a show that ended up being called Mudfest. Caca! Morning, Jeff. Caca, caca! Anyway, cop told her, one of the security guards was a cop. He says, yeah, be prepared to get a divorce. He says, everything's going to change for you and the way you look at people. Well, I know that doesn't happen in every case. I've known several police officers who were just great. I've been pulled over by police officers who were dicks. I've been pulled out of my car at gunpoint, told to put my hands on my head, face the other way, and walk backwards to me, get on your knees. When a cop gets behind anybody, they're asshole puckers. I don't care who you are. I will say, yes, Black Lives Matter. Now, there's no reason to add anything else to that. Of course, all life matters. These people are trying to say that they think you think they don't matter. And to a lot of them, when you say, well, no, all life matters, they say, well, of course it does. That's the truth. But you're kind of proving to their point to them when you say that. I saw a video. I've seen video of black people walking up to rich people in influential neighborhoods and telling them, I just come down here because I wanted you to kneel. You get on your knees and apologize for your white privilege. It's all in culture and the way we do things. people don't want to give up their culture. We don't want to give up our culture any more than anybody else does. Blacks formed their own culture. And it's a mix of all different kinds of black countries and upbringing. I mean, if you'll think about how different they are from one part of the country they came from to the other. I'm talking about slavery when they were brought here. They're so different. So they came up with their own culture. They have Kwanzaa. I don't know how many people take that seriously. But yeah, you have African festivals. People should be proud of their heritage. And you're kind of taking it away from them when you say things like that. Not saying it's incendiary, but it's not racist to say all life matters. It's not racist to say black life matters. There are cops getting killed everywhere. One got stabbed in the neck last night, and the dude took his gun and shot two, or maybe him too, in the hand. Just was not happy when the president, well, when I thought the president had just didn't want people hearing him in the Rose Garden with them in the background, so he had the protesters moved back. I thought that's what happened. I thought they were using tear gas on them people. I did not know they were throwing bottles of ice, frozen water bottles at the police right before that. I didn't know that had been happening all day. I didn't know that Bill Barr had told them in the morning to move people back a block because of all the damage that had happened to the church and well, two churches and the park right there. And Bill Barr came in. He says, wait, I told y'all to move these people back a block. Get it done. And that's when they started doing it. So, just coincidence that happened with Trump, and it's bad timing. It was clumsily done. Yeah. But then when Trump says, I'm going to go visit someplace very special, and he walks across the street, I was like, well, damn, he's trying to tell people that this is over and he's not going to stand for it and that we're safe. And then my wife says, well, he's safe. Oh, you got a point. A lot of other people aren't safe. A lot of other people don't have the Secret Service. I think I know what he was doing. He was trying to show all the damage. He was going to show people this. They tried to burn this church down that's been here forever. Look at all the damage they did to this park. Look at the graffiti on this bathroom. Oh, look, this church. All the windows are boarded up. Right behind him, there's a sign that says, everybody welcome. Then I don't know what the bishop or whatever of that Episcopal church, I don't know, I'm not Episcopal, but the leader says, oh, and she's super liberal, by the way. So, oh, is it? He's staging a stunt and blah, blah, blah. She didn't like it. He's not welcome. Right behind him is a sign that says everybody's welcome. Hypocrite. Speaking of hypocrites, Nancy Pelosi says we don't use the Bible as props. We actually read the Bible as she's holding up a Bible. Cuomo did the same thing. Used the Bible as a prop, as is excoriating the president for using the Bible as a prop. Cuomo's a piece of shit. And then de Blasio and Cuomo are both fighting each other about what to do. Cuomo puts a curfew, and then de Blasio says, oh, it's fine to go protest after the curfew. Well, the curfew's to keep your city from being fucked up. He says people are blowing it out of proportion. Man has no conscience. De Blasio has no conscience. Morning, son. Guess it's time for me to start thinking about getting off here. Black Lives Matter. The police, we need reform in the way they're trained. We need reform in the way they look at other people. It's foreign to them, the way these people live, because it's a totally different culture. There's even Ebonics. That's the language that black people speak, by the way. And if you haven't noticed, it's totally different. You could say the N-word, it means something totally different to them. So yeah. There's nothing wrong with saying Black Lives Matter. There's nothing wrong with that. What they're trying to do is get you to realize the police treat them different. Look at them different. Being white trash, I felt it here in the South as a child. So, discrimination's fucked up. If you've never been discriminated against, well, if you think positive for my buddy Kendall Wright, the baddest motherfucker on the planet. He's a supervisor, so when people come into work where he's at, he has to check their temperature, ask them about COVID symptoms and stuff like that. Well, someone tested positive, and he is the one that took their temperature. So he had to go get tested, and now he's off until the test results come back. He's getting paid too. It's not a bad thing. So yeah, send him some positivity. His antibodies, we'll sell them on the black market because they'll be badass. Just like you. You're a bad motherfucker. If you don't think the police treat minorities different, get on Facebook and click that little video thing and just look at it. Here we have been low on work lately, so what I've done is just watch videos on my phone. There's nothing else to do unless work comes in. So days and days, you can just watch videos for days and days and see the difference, the way people are treated. And it's a class of people. I don't think it's all just black people, to tell you the truth. But I think black people are getting shot. When you pull your gun and walk up to a car with your gun out, what's going to happen? You hear, it was a Hispanic guy with a gun, and you run up and you're tackling the first person you see without knowing what's going on. That's bullshit. I've seen so many videos of the first officer being a dickhead, and then the rest of them come running up and jump on them and doing their job as far as their training says. They need retraining. Pain compliance has to go. Unless someone has been actually fighting with you. If you don't have it on video, it didn't happen. Because there's no reason to not have video of just about everything these days. So if the cop says you resisted arrest, you didn't unless he's got video of it. And that needs to be that way. If one cop doesn't try and stop another one from doing harm to somebody, like pulling them out of the car and slamming them on the fucking ground on their face, that's bullshit. If another cop doesn't try and stop that bullshit, he's an accessory. I think this cop with his knee on the guy's... Oh, by the way, I think I saw something, somebody said that guy is the guy from Catch Cab. That's bullshit. They don't even look alike. Come on. It's not crisis actors. I do know that for some reason, the people who picked his body up weren't EMTs. That is weird. And the ambulance was just waiting right there. That's weird. But They're not crisis actors. This happened. The man was killed by the police. And that's got to stop. But killing police is not going to improve things. Looting is not going to improve things. Looters don't protest. Protesters don't loot. If you're busting out windows, you're a looter. You're a criminal. If you're white, doesn't mean you're a racist. It doesn't mean you're a criminal. I know there's division right now, but you've got to think of each and every person that you see as a brother, and you're an ambassador. Smile to each other. I don't care who they are. Hold the door for somebody else. Buy somebody's breakfast if you're standing next to them in line. Buy their coffee. Be good to everybody. Love one another. Go watch Papa Texas's video. Go watch Steve Rob's video in response to Papa Texas's video. And know that I love you, and it's all going to be okay. Think positive, be positive, proactive. Get out there in the world. If you can't get out of your house, get out on the porch and breathe some fresh air every morning. You'll see how long you stay up when you do that. Be happy, because there's no reason to not be happy. Don't let this anarchy by people who are paid to be anarchists get us down. Don't let bad leaders who are constantly screaming things like, he's a racist without any proof, get you down. Because they're dividing our country this way. If anybody has any instance of President Trump being a racist, let me know. Not something that you just, oh, he said that, so he must be a racist. Something that he said that is a racist remark. Shithole countries are shithole countries. Come on, it doesn't matter who lives there. I love you. Have a good one.
Little doggy.